What it do, YouTube? It's Micah Talor, and as you can see, my hair is a bit different than it was in my last video. When it comes to my hair, I like to switch it up. So every 2 to 3 months, I'll flat iron it to make it a bit more manageable. So this tutorial is going to be my tips and tricks to get your hair as straight as possible. As you can see, my hair does its own thing, but everything works different for everybody. So if you want to see how to achieve this look, stay tuned. Hey guys! So the first step in this look is to wash your hair. You want your hair to be as clean as possible whenever you're going to flat iron it. And what I like to do is keep my hair a bit damp after I wash it. So what I used to wash my hair is the same Tresemme products that I used in my last video. But instead of using the shampoo from Tresemme, I'm going to use the Suave shampoo because it's infused with the keratin. It really smooths out my hair. But I am going to use the same conditioner from the Tresemme. And I also used the Garnier Fructis that was in my last video. It really makes my hair smooth and silky. And I also used the Zero Frizz to keep my hair from being frizzy. The next step in this look is to moisturize. So we're going to get a little bit of that excess water out. And then we're going to use the Garnier Fructis Silk Serum, and we're going to put that all through the hair. You want your hair to be as moisturized as possible, so I am pumping a little bit more into my hands, and I'm rubbing it between both of them and getting it all through my hair. Make sure that you watch out for the silk because it will be on the ends of your hair and get in your eyes if you're not careful. So after I moisturize, the next step is going to be to braid it up. This is going to help your hair to dry a little bit faster because by the time that you get to the other side, the first side that you did should be done. I'm just going to do some quick little cornrows real quick. It's not going to be perfect because I'm not going anywhere with them. But if you don't know how to do the cornrows or you just don't want to, then you can put your hair in 4 to 6 sections, and that'll make it a bit easier when flat ironing. Now, as you part it, then you might realize that you need more of the silk serum. So all you have to do is just put a little bit more as you go. And then just do the same thing, repeat the steps all the way to the other side of the head. There we go, all the braids are done. See, they're not that neat because I'm about to take them out anyways, so it really doesn't matter how they look as long as the parts are manageable for you. So I'm gonna let my hair dry a little bit more and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, so my hair is all braided and everything, and now it's pretty much dry. I'm showing y'all this right here. This is a Core flat iron. I don't know if you can see that, but it's KOR, and I got it at the mall. You can get them online as well, and they have a lifetime warranty. So all you have to do is keep this and bring your receipt, and then they'll just give you a new one. This is my second one, and as soon as this goes out, I'll go get my third one. And I always put it on the highest temperature, which is 450 degrees. I mean, as long as I have my Zero Frizz and this in here, I really don't feel like I'm getting that much heat damage, even though I might. As long as my hair still curls, I'm cool. So I'm just gonna start flat ironing my hair. I do it one little braid at a time because this makes it so much easier. And yeah, let's get to it. When starting the takedown process, I like to do about a half a braid or less to start with. Now after I have that parted, I'm just going to clip it to get it out of my way. Now as I begin flat ironing, I'm going to use the Zero Frizz. And I just get enough to put on my index finger, and I rub it all the way through each part as I go. Now you see from that braid, I've taken a tiny section, and I like to have my flat iron on the highest heat, as I said before, which is 450 degrees. So when you're doing this and you're getting close to the scalp like I like to do, just be careful because I've been burned way too many times not paying attention. So As you can see, while I'm doing this, I like to focus on my roots. I like to get them as flat as possible. And then I also like to go over the ends a few times. Now I do this because if your roots are flat, then your hair looks more straight. And if you go over the ends a few times, it'll kind of cover up if you have raggedy ends and you need to trim. Now, as you can see, I like to go over these pieces a few times. I'll go over each piece probably about 4 times. Some pieces need less attention and others need more, but it all depends on how you want your hair to look. And that's all I do, just take it section by section and keep repeating the same process. I section it off, make that section a little bit smaller, then get the serum, put it between my 2 fingers, and then run it all the way through from the roots all the way to the ends. Now I've finished that braid, and that's how it looks. Very flat, pretty silky. And you just complete the same process over and over, and that'll get you your results. Now right after this, I had to go to work and I wanted to show you guys how my hair looked after it had been in the rain and the humidity that was outside that day. Alrighty, here's the finished product. My hair kind of just does what it wants to do after a while. We're not going to talk about the fact that I need my ends clipped, I know. But if you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see y'all next time.